How are you doing? Good? Okay, good. I'm good too. I guess today, oh, by the way, Charlie's here. She just jumped on my lap. Today, I wanted to share something a little bit personal. About on December 2nd, unfortunately, one of my grandmothers, my grandmother on my dad's side, my dad's mom, obviously, she passed away. And it was obviously really sad. And it was actually my sister's birthday was on the 1st. And even the month prior, I left my work for about a week and stuff to see her in the hospital. And it was just the hardest to see, like, all the tubes coming out. And, they kept telling me that her heart was only, like, at 20% and everything. And then I was later told she didn't even remember that I was there. Which is, yeah. And then at her funeral was almost a week after she died. I can't remember the exact date. And I actually gave the eulogy. You can see, this is actually her necklace. I know it's, I got a few jewelry from her, just costume jewelry, but I mean, if it was hers, it's awesome. Like I said, I gave a eulogy, and I kind of just wanted to share the words that I said. I started off with, hello, my name is Lorena. I am Carmen's oldest grandchild, and then I want to say a few words about her. Okay. My alarm went off at 4:30 a.m. last Thursday morning. I had to get up and get ready for work, but as I so often do, I hit the snooze button about 5 million times. At 5:02, I heard the ringtone I had set for my dad. It's a weird, Star Trek-y sounding one that came with the phone that I thought would suit him. His ringtone at so early an hour woke me faster than any alarm could, because I knew exactly why he was calling. I had been dreading that call almost every time he called. He told me, Lorena, your grandmother passed away. That's all I remember him saying, really. The rest of the day was just a series of phone calls, texts, Facebook posts, and other various social networking devices. I've always been somewhat shy and quiet. Lita has not. I always tried to bite my tongue, well, almost always, except with Joe. Carmen has not. When I was little, she would buy dresses for me, for my mom to put me in. But they weren't ordinary dresses, oh no. They were the poofiest, most 80s dresses she could find. When I was really little, I couldn't say abuelita, which means grandmother in Spanish. The first part of the word I would mumble, but the last part was clear, Lita. So Carmen became my Lita. When she was older and her Alzheimer's progressed, she would always forget that I couldn't speak Spanish. But time and time again, she would speak Spanish and I would respond in English. The case was the same when one of the last times I actually heard her voice was on my birthday, on last November 12th. She said, Feliz cumpleaños, ¿cómo estás? You went to the casino? I said, no, I went to the mountains, I went to Red Rock. She said, oh, this is your grandmother. I'm like, I know. She said, oh, you recognize my voice? Of course, I said. She sounded very, very raspy and tired, but I will always remember her voice. I remember a few years ago, there's a family function, 4th of July, I think. Johansson and I had to work, so we couldn't attend. Afterwards, my dad told me she was asking where Joe was, but not where I was. My sister and I have decided that she is a catchphrase, the Spanish word for liar, mentiroso. She would say it in disagreements like some Italian mobster with their hand waving in the air. Mentiroso! I have been told that I have her forehead. I didn't even really know that you could inherit a forehead, but if it was hers, I'm very glad to have it. I can only hope to be half the woman she was. The fire, the spirit, the Spanish pride. She almost had aristocratic pride about her, especially when it came to family. Her family. Had to be proper. I had to be a good person, sorry, she's chewing on it. How to be proper and how to be a good person are only a few things I learned from her, along with her love of Sue's candy. She worked at the factory at Sue's Candy for 30 years, and she would always bring a whole box of chocolate, like the rejects that they couldn't sell, but they taste just fine. Oh, they were so good. That's why I'm such a chocoholic now. Before she passed, whenever I would talk to my dad for years, he would keep me updated on her health, telling me that it's time, that it's almost time. For years he did this, like he was preparing me for this moment. But though I would like to think that I'm prepared, I'm sure we all were, nothing can prepare you for this. When she was even older, and her Alzheimer's progressed even more, bits and pieces of my leap that were missing. Once in a while, I would see a bit here, a piece there, briefly come back and then fade. But I knew she was still there, somewhere. I do not know many things. Math and numbers were not friends. I don't know how to fluently speak Spanish. I don't know how this world works or why this has to be so hard. But I do know that she no longer is in pain. I know that I love her and I will miss her for a very, very long time. I know although she is gone, she really isn't. No matter if her body was failing, she was still there. Because you have to remember, we are not bodies with souls, we are souls with bodies. I love you. Te amo, Lita. And that's it. See? Yeah, it's only been, a few months that she's been gone. But like I said, she's not gone. And sometimes it's hard, but most of the time it's not that. Because like I said, she's not in pain. And that makes me so happy. And yeah, okay. So I just wanted to share that. Maybe to my other family members on the other side of the family that couldn't be at the funeral. I don't know, so they could hear what I said. I don't know. I just wanted to share it with everyone.